In this video, I will do some practice problems from our next standard OA.2, which builds on our last standard from last week, OA.1. So this will seem familiar, but we are going to put a new swing on it. So the first one says, Henry has 20 cookies. Miguel has C cookies. If Henry has 10 times as many cookies as Miguel, choose an equation that represents this situation. So the first thing I want to do is understand my problem. So I know that Henry has 20 cookies and Miguel has C cookies. And that Henry's 20 cookies is actually 10 times more cookies than Miguel. So I understand that Henry has more cookies and Miguel has less cookies. So that's what I understand from my problem. And what I'm trying to find out is how many cookies Miguel has. Well, an equation that how many cookies Miguel has, but I need to figure that out. So I'm going to circle Miguel. That's what I'm trying to find out. So I did both of my steps on the understand. Next, I'm going to plan by drawing a picture. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at my problem. It says Henry has 20 cookies and Miguel has C cookies. And Henry has 10 times as many cookies as Miguel. So remember, the person who has 10 times as many, you have to draw that many boxes. So I'm going to draw 10 boxes for Henry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Label that Henry. And this one's a little different because I know how many cookies Henry has, which is 20. So I'll label this all 20. The total of all these 10 equal boxes is equivalent to 20. But I don't know how many is in each yet. I will find that out soon. Next, it says Miguel has C cookies. So I'll make his equal box. I'll label it C because that's how many he has. And I'm going to label M for Miguel. Okay, so I have a good plan now. So I see that he has more, Miguel has less, and he has a total of 20 cookies divided into 10 equal boxes. When I just said 10 divided into 10 equal boxes, that might help me solve my problem. So C times, so this equal group, 10 times is going to give me 20. So to be able to solve that, I need to get this C all by itself. So I need to bring 20 over here and do 20 divided by 10 is equal to C. 10 goes into 20 2 times, so 2 is equal to C. So now I solved my problem. 2 is equal to the amount of cookies that Miguel has. To check over my work, I could put 2 in all these boxes and check it by saying 2 times 10 is equivalent to 20. I could also go back and look for reasonability. In my answer, does Henry have more cookies? Yes, I said Henry has 20. And does Miguel have less cookies? Yes, I said Miguel has 2 cookies. So I checked my problem. That makes sense. So now I'm looking for an equation that is similar to what I just drew. So let's look at A. C times 10 equals 20. Okay, I see that right here. But then the next it says C equals 20. Did we write 20 times 10 equals 20? No, we did not. So that answer would not be right. The next says C times 10 equals 20. Okay, I have that right here again. And this one says C equals 2. And I have this right here. 2 times, or C times 2, we did say equals 20. So I think that one is correct. But let's go through the rest just to check. This one says C times 10 equals 20. We have that here. And then C equals 10. Nope, we said C equals 2. The last one we said 20 times 10 equals C. And C equals 200. We don't have either of those, so we know that one is just completely wrong. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're going to review number 5 on this document. And you could see that I put my UPSC model right over here, and I check it off as I go, which is a great strategy for you to use as well while solving different types of word problems. All right, let's look at number 5. A basketball costs $10. That is 2 times more than the soccer ball. How much does the soccer ball cost? So first I want to understand my problem. I see that a basketball costs $10. And that, when I see this word that, if I had, I could actually use this drawing tool. I would personally circle the word that, and I would bring it back to what it's talking about. When it says that, it's talking about that basketball. So it's talking about the thing in the last sentence. So the basketball is actually 2 times more So now that I understand that the basketball is 2 times more, I'm going to say the basketball costs more and the soccer ball costs less. And I'm trying to figure out how much a soccer ball costs. So I'll circle the soccer ball because that's what I'm trying to find out. So now I understand the problem and I know what I'm finding out, the cost of the soccer ball. I could put a little dollar sign to represent that I'm trying to find the cost. So what I'm going to do next is plan by drawing a picture. So I know that I need to draw 2 boxes for the basketball because the basketball is 2 times more than the soccer ball. So I'm going to draw my bracket around my two equal boxes because I know this total cost is $10. Now for the soccer ball, I'm just going to draw 1 box because one is always going to have the multiple boxes, the one that's times as many, and the other one has to be just 1 because that's the one that we're comparing. That's just right. So this should be the soccer ball and this will be the basketball. So now what I need to do is plan. Sorry, we just planned. Now what I need to do is solve. So I know that these 2 equal boxes are equal to 10. So I'm going to write blank times 2 is equal to 10. So I could solve this by saying what times 2 equals 10, or I could say 10 divided by 2 is equal to blank. 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5, or 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So I know that each of these boxes are 5. So that my soccer ball must also cost $5. So soccer ball equals $5. So I solved my problem. Now I'm going to check for reasonability and with a different way to check it. So I said 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Up here I said 5 times 2 equals 10. So that was actually my check because I used the inverse operation to check. Now I'm going to go back and check for reasonability to make sure my answer makes sense. I said my basketball costs more, which is right, $10. And I said my soccer ball costs less, which is $5. So that makes sense. If I said my soccer ball cost $20, I would know that I have to go back and recheck it because we know what our soccer ball wants to cost less. And then up here, it tells you how you wants the answer. So in this answer, you should type in $5 with dollars after it. All right, let's do one more. We are going to do number 6. Number 6 says, a movie costs $20. That is 5 times more than the DVD rental. So I'm going to circle my that is 5 times more. So when it's talking about that is 5 times more is the DVD. So the DVD is, the movie is 5 times more than the DVD rental. How much does it cost to rent a DVD? So first I'm going to understand my problem. So I have a movie and I have a DVD rental. So I'm going to call it R for rental. The movie is 5 times more. So I know the movie costs more money and the rental costs less money. And I'm trying to find out how much it costs to rent the DVD. So I'm going to circle that one because that's what I'm trying to find out. So I'm going to put a check. I understand my problem and I know what I'm going to find out. Next, I'm going to plan by drawing a picture. So it says a movie costs $20. That is 5 times more than the DVD rental. Okay, so I know the movie costs 5 times more. So that means I need to draw my 5 equal boxes for the movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the movie. And I don't know what's in these boxes yet. I just know that these 5 boxes are equivalent to $20. Next, I'm going to draw my 1 box for the rental. And I don't know what's inside that yet. So now I have my full plan step. I have my full picture drawn. Now I will solve. So these 4 boxes, these 4 equal groups are equal to $20. So 4 equal groups times something in each group is going to give me $20. Or I could say 20 divided by 4 is equal to what? 20 divided by 4, I could count up by 4s, and that would give me 5. So I think that in each of these boxes, I should have the number 5. So my rental must cost $5. Oops, I almost wrote $55. Okay, I solved it. Now I'm going to check it. First, I'm going to check by solving an inverse operation. 4 times what equals 20? 4 times 5 equals 20. Check. Next, I'll check for reasonability. I said the movie costs more. Check. And the rental costs less. Check. Because $5 is less than $20. So I checked over my problem as well for reasonability and using an inverse operation. So our answer here is $5.